welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd show you what my son eats in a day. I'd show you what Ted eats in a day. It's breakfast time in the Nibs household. Good place to start. And I'm just going to give him some scrambled egg on toast. I was going to try French toast on him, but he said he wanted scrambled egg on toast. So I've got some sourdough bread here. The reason we give Ted sourdough bread is because he has a small allergy to yeast, and sourdough bread isn't made out of industrial yeast, it's made out of wild yeast. We actually buy this specially from a farmer's market stall on our local high street at the weekend, because it's just easier for us to do that. Sainsbury's, I would buy it from a supermarket, but the supermarket actually make it with industrial yeast, so it's not actually true sourdough bread in our local supermarket. I don't know if other supermarkets do that, but that's what we've read in the pamphlet at the back. So yeah, so I just give him sourdough bread. It's also a really good bread because it's actually easier to digest as well. This is the way we would have made bread thousands of years ago, when we didn't have things like industrial yeast and industrial scale sized bread machines to make everything. So this is a great bread. Really, if you have a problem with gluten or you find you get a bit tired after you eat bread, this is a good bread to try. I have a slight gluten intolerance, but I can tolerate this. If I only have a little bit every so often, I'm fine. So I don't mind giving him this. This is a great bread for him as well. So I'm using sourdough bread, and then I'm just going to fry off some eggs, which I'll scramble in a pan, and that will be Ted's breakfast. The butter I'm using, I always put it on top of the toaster just to melt it down a little bit, but I am using organic butter for Ted. He doesn't have butter a lot, but I do like to use organic just because I think you get a lot more of the nutrients and the vitamins and minerals from the butter than you would if you just use ordinary butter. I try to buy it as organically as I possibly can for Ted. Cheese, however, is very expensive, so we only buy it organic occasionally. So this is Ted's breakfast this morning. This is scrambled egg on sourdough toast, and I forgot to say that I have actually used an organic egg as well. We do try to buy it as organically as we possibly can. There are some things we can't always buy, but yeah, we try to buy as organically as we possibly can. So that is Ted's scrambled egg on toast. So we finished breakfast, but I just thought I'd say that Ted actually had some innocent smoothie as well with his breakfast.
Yeah. I love it because it's got really bad, really good stuff for me.
Yeah, it's got really good stuff in it for him, so he really enjoys this one. It was on offer in Sainsbury's as well when I went to buy it, so we got a few of these. And he had it in a glass with his blue curly whirly straw. Yeah. And now I'm just getting his snacks ready today, so I'm going to give him some posh bites. Yeah, because Ted's going to Gym Rocks. Yeah, to see John. So we're off to Gym Rocks to see, yeah, to see some of his friends, and yeah, so I thought I'd get his snacks ready. So today I'm going to give him some of these naked posh bites, and these are cocoa mandarin. They're really yummy as well. I really like these because they have dates in, cashews, raisins, cocoa, rice flour, so it's all natural stuff. It does have a hint of flavouring in it, but I'm willing to let that go because dates are really good for giving you energy. So like when he gets a bit of a dip mid-morning, these are really great for that. And then I'm also going to give him some organic rice cakes as well. These are meant for like babies, but I find these really handy just to have as a snack. I normally give him about 4 or 5, and then about 4 or 5 of these as well, and that does him through until lunchtime. But I'm also going to give him a little treat of these today as well. So these will be yeah. because he likes raisins as well. I don't give them to him too much because raisins are actually quite bad for your teeth. They're quite sugary, believe it or not. So I've read some stuff about raisins, but I don't mind giving them to him occasionally. So he's going to have those and some of these as his snack today. And I forgot to say that I'm also going to put some water in his bag as well for him today as well. So that's going to go in his backpack too. Also, just before we go out, I'm going to stick the slow cooker on a low heat. This meal is 3-bean chilli. I prepared it last night, so I haven't done a little video of that. But basically, all it has in it is tomatoes, courgette, carrots, butternut squash, red kidney beans, black beans. I'm going to put some green beans in later. Tomatoes. And lots of herbs and spices. I will link the recipe down in the description box below for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cook until probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock, when I'll add some green beans in it. And that will be our dinner tonight. I just find this the easiest, simplest way to make food sometimes. It saves me so much time in the evening if I just stick my slow cooker on in the morning and if I prepare it all the night before as well. So that's why I love slow cooking. Ted absolutely loves red kidney beans as well, so this is a perfect meal for him because I know he will hopefully, touch wood, eat it. So yeah, I've just put that on a low heat and I'm going to let that cook all day now. Right, so we're back from Gym Rocks and Ted did have some of the snacks in the bag that I packed. What did you have? You had the raisins, didn't you?
Yeah,
but I did buy him a packet of crisps. I only buy him these every so often. They're a real treat. I don't tend to keep them in the house either if I can help it. So when we go out occasionally I'll get him a bag of crisps. I would say no normally, but I do think if you say no all the time it becomes like forbidden food and eventually they'll find it and just pig out on it. So occasionally I do buy him a packet of crisps when I go out. We are about to have lunch. I'm just going to make some pasta with a tomato sauce.
Yeah, tomato.
Yeah, so I've got some onion and I'm going to put some dried basil in it because I
want a bit of pasta.
You want a bit of pasta? You can't eat that, Ted. Don't eat it.
Yeah, this is pasta.
Yeah, that's pasta. So yeah, I've got some onion chopped up and I've got some basil, I've got a tin of tomatoes and I've got some brown rice pasta. So Ted and I are going to have that and we're going to have it with a bit of spinach in it as well. But don't tell Ted. So that's going to be our lunch. So I'll show you quickly how I make that. What are you doing?
I tried to get a long one.
Alright. Okay. So that is my dinner and this is Ted's. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese to Ted's dinner. And then that is our pasta and sauce lunch today. So Ted is just going to have some frozen cherries for dessert. We buy these from our local farm shop. They do them in big tubs and you can just scoop out a load and put them into a bag like this. So it's really handy and really easy. I keep a lot of frozen fruit in the freezer as snacks and as desserts and things for Ted. He seems to really enjoy frozen cherries at the moment, so something I'm trying to encourage a bit. So Ted and I are off out again this afternoon and I still have his snacks from this morning, so I think I'm going to take these with me. We're just off to the butcher's shop to get some meat. I have a voucher, so I want to go and get a lot of meat for the next few weeks, and then we've got to go to Sainsbury's to get him some more treats for after dinner. So that's it really. So we will see you when we get back. So we are back from shopping and Ted had his box of treats when we were going around the supermarket, and he also had a mini roll from the butcher's. They don't hand these out for free, it's just the butcher really likes Ted, so he always gives him a little treat when he goes in there. He doesn't normally eat this amount of rubbish food in one day, so he's had a real treat today with this mini roll and a bag of crisps. So I'm just cooking dinner now. I'm going to put some rice on in a few moments, and then I have put some green beans in the 3-bean chilli, and I'll be adding a bit of yoghurt to that, and I'll show you what that looks like at the end. So this is Ted and Maya's dinner. So this is 3-bean chilli with rice. I'm just going to add a bit of yoghurt to Ted's because it is a little bit spicy. It's not too hot, but it's just a little bit. So I add a bit of yoghurt to Ted's. Plus it's extra dairy for him as well. And yeah, I'm eating with Ted tonight because Howard is out, but the thing I love about this meal is you just throw everything in one pot and it's done. So really looking forward to just having one pot to wash up at the end of the meal. Just going to add a bit more yoghurt. And I will link this recipe in the description box below for you as well. So yeah, this is our dinner and we're going to go and enjoy this now. Yum yum. So as Ted has been such a good boy all day, we give him a treat from the cupboard. These are bear rolls, so yo-yo rolls and bear claws as well. And he normally has one of each, don't you, mister?
Yeah, 2.
He's allowed 1, 2 at the end of the day, so they're like his little packet of sweets. He really likes these.
Yeah,
so. And they're not too bad, they're not high in sugar or anything like that.
They are sweets.
They are sweets to Ted, yes.
Yeah,
so that's his treat at the end of the day for being a good boy. So this is going to be the last thing Ted has today. He's going to have some milk in his Tommy Tippy and he's going to have a date with the stone removed as well. So that's it from Ted and I. Ted has finished eating for the day and we're going to go upstairs in a minute and run his bath. The recipe I have put in this video I will link down below in the description box for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give us a big thumbs up. That's Ted's thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. As always, we love hearing from you, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
See you all soon. Bye.